Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel, and welcome to Knowles Tarot, and welcome to your weekly reading. For this week, for this week we're going to be doing the Celtic cross spread. So I'm going to be looking at you and your situation, give you some insight, some clarity, hopefully, to help you with your whichever situation you got going on right now. Let's see. Yeah, so hopefully, if need be, I'll go ahead and timestamp below when that starts, just a bit to cover beforehand. Let's see. Overall for this reading, it's going to be the Celtic cross spread. Then we'll go into a fortune cookie. I had one that I've been saving for you guys for the weekly reading. And then after that, we'll do the extra card pull. So that's going to be the card pull for the person, or for the people who commented on the last weekly reading. So yeah, if you want me to pull like an extra bit of advice after the reading for you on the next reading, Mercury retrograde is flying around. If you want me to pull a card for you next time, just go ahead and leave a comment on this weekly reading, and I'll pull from that for the next video. So that's how that works. So let's see here. For everyone, if you'd like, I was gonna say thank you so much for your continuous support. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me, and it makes my heart happy to see that it helps. So yeah, definitely. If you'd like, thank you. I was gonna say leave a like, comment, share this video, subscribe, put on notifications. If you want a personal reading, information for that is down below. Those have been pretty fun. Those have, I think, helped out a little bit. So if you'd like, definitely check out the personal reading options. But yeah, if you're new, thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate it. I hope it helps, and I hope you stay. And if you're returning, if you're a returning visitor, if you've been here before, what's up? How's it hanging? I'm thinking hanging 10. Anyone like surfing? But what's up? How's it hanging? Can I get you anything? Can I get you a snack? Can I get anybody a snack? Anybody want? All I have is a bottle of water in here. But yeah, actually, go get some water if that would if that would help. But yeah, I think that's it. We can go ahead and get into the reading. Now, what I want to do first is light some incense so we can clear the vibe. Clear the vibe? I don't know what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know what time it is, but it's early morning, so I always have a different vibe in the morning. Oh, yeah, I love the incense. It smells so nice. I have to put it out with my shirt, though. Is that safe? Safe enough. Look here, the freaking incense and my lighter are purple, so something about that purple energy. Let's go ahead. I didn't even say, oh my god, I'm so sorry. We're looking at the Celtic Rose, my little version of it with the Prism Oracle. The Prism Oracle. And then, at the bottom we have Strength. Strength. That's red. Very nice energy. And then clarifying with the Light Seers Tarot, which I'm definite you guys must somewhat enjoy because it comes up a lot recently. The Light Seers Tarot at the bottom, you have the Knight of Wands. There's a lot more of that red energy from Strength. So very red, very passionate. But beforehand, I wanted to pull a card from the Lenormand Oracle just to get the overall energy, just to get the vibe, just to make sure, to see if this is a reading for you or not. So the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, to see if this is like the reading for you at this moment, at this time. These readings are timeless. They're for any sign, really. It's what situation really you're looking for, if this feels like it might help for you. But yeah, let's see. Let's start with the Lenore. Oh shit. Well, that's just one that flew right out. But I don't know if we're ready to pull yet. Seven of Pentacles. These birds of Prey. Why am I thinking Birds of Prey? I don't know what that really means. If that's a book or a movie, I haven't seen it. I'm getting ready to burp. But just from the words that I spoke, Birds of Prey, predator and prey. So I mean, you could be feeling hunted by something, and then that's more of that circling energy I was feeling from a couple of readings ago, I think, or something circling you. So something could be like really, there could be like attention on you for something, and maybe you feel I don't know the word for that. If prey, I wouldn't say feeling hunted, but just feeling, I don't know. I'd say hunted, but I don't know what more to say from that. Either ways, I'll keep moving forward. Let's see what we get from the Lenormand. Let's see what your general energy might be. Let's see. Oh shit, Lenormand. feel like his back gave out. Oh, the 22, the Queen of Pentacles, the doors, the choices. So you could be making choices right now. You could be also doing a lot of self-care. Doors, Mac Miller. You could like that song. I do like that song. And this stayed at the bottom the whole time. The Wheel of Fortune almost, but it's like time. It's not time. It's like the wheel. It's more so the Wheel of Fortune because there is a clock time thing in this deck, which is more about like real world 3D time. But this is more like universal time, universal cycle, Wheel of Fortune. The time of the universe, which is more so like not our 3D time. It's more so like that angelic. This is the cycle you're in type of time. So I don't know. This is a time for choices. This is a time for it's like a I don't know. It's like there's just like a compass too. So it's like guide. It's not the compass in this deck, but it's guiding you somewhere. So you could be being guided to make choices, guided to do more self care, guided to Queen of Pentacles get business in order, your home in order, cleaning your house, I don't know. 22. That's 2 is a number of like relationships. This is a double 2, so you could be like, I don't know. I'm saying double checking your finances, but also double checking, like 2. I don't know. It feels like double checking a relation. I would say double checking a relationship, but not overlooking a relationship, maybe. But like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, it's like looking over something. Oh my god, looking strongly at a relationship to guess if you want to be in it, but then like looking over it like twice. It's giving the energy of Santa's like doing the list, checking it twice, something like that. But not like that, but it's like, yeah, it's like you have a checklist for something that you want, for something, some kind of person that you want, or like what you're trying to manifest, or something that you want, and you're like looking it over, and now you're looking it over twice just to be sure everything is like correct, or just to be sure you've listed everything you wanted. I don't know, but there's choices you're making for sure. Queen of Pentacles is very, very nurturing, very self-nurturing. So you just I definitely feel a lot of self-care here. Self-care and choices, I should say. To not overthink that card. It's just like really, it's very interesting. I gotta get the deck for this book. Do y'all see what I mean by Mercury freaking retrograde? I've gotta get the book for that deck. Oh my god. It's like this is one of the roughest ones because we're not even in it yet, I don't think. We're literally like, I don't even know if we touched shadow and I'm still fluffing up. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the Celtic Cross. So I said this is my little version of it. This is it's because it's not like the like cross and then it's basically like just a 9-card spread altogether. I start in the middle and go around. The first card, and I'll go through it real quick. The first card is you, like in your current energy, like what you are, what you represent. 1 card above you will be what's on your mind. What are you thinking about? What's like on your forefront and like in your like general reality as you're thinking of it. And below that will be the root, where you've come from, where the situation, like the roots of it, like where, like what started and has led up to this. You know, it's like where are we going back to get more information. Then on the left side, top and bottom will be past and future. So then looking at the past and then looking at the future to get some insight. And in the middle will be the conflict that you're dealing with. It's like an issue you might be dealing with. And on the right side, the top one will be the influences around you. I would say like the exterior influences around you, your environment, what's affecting you that's not within you. The middle card on the right side will be, what am I thinking? Advice for you for the situation, and the bottom card will be the overall general outcome, which is the outcome for this all. If you follow the advice, if you look at the information given and follow through for what's best for you. So yeah, that's the whole Celtic cross spread for me. And for you guys. failing to speak sometimes. Anyways, we'll do that with the Prism Oracle and clarify with the Lightseer's Tarot. So, strength at the bottom. That's pretty cool. It's like a pillar. It reminds me of a Bible story I can't remember. Something about someone who was able to like hold who was being punished to hold like a pillar up for something for a church, something like that. I don't know. It could be. I'm gonna have to research that. This is the first Bible story. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Either ways, let's see for the collective energy. Beyonce. What's this energy? I fucking love that song. I love that album. I'm gonna have to listen to it after because I'm really craving it now. I don't know why. It's random as hell. But I've listened to it a million times, so I'm like I'm good on it. But I love that album, so I'm gonna have to listen right after we finish here. So join me along if you want to after this reading. Listen to Renaissance by Beyonce. Let's see. The collective general energy. That's all movement. General energy. What the flip side? What the flip side? This is not what I was expecting. Anxiety. Underneath we have passion now. Somewhat that red energy really is here. But anxiety. What the hell? I mean, I wasn't expecting it, but it's okay. I always see macaroni with this deck because it looks like little macaroni noodles. So, I don't know. And that's pasta. The randomness within my brain. The pasta is like solid, and then you put it in water, and then it becomes like malleable, and good to eat. Something that's hard to digest before you like have to soak it. And soaking has to do with that cooking process. This is a cooking thing I'm thinking of, and I always when I think of cooking, I think of temperance. So something that's probably taking patience, it's taking temperance, taking balancing out, but you're having some anxiety about it now. And this always also looks like a maze to me because it's like going through like if the macaroni is like the walls, it's like you're having to go through and move around through something. So like walls. I'm about to cough. Something making you anxious though, but passion here might be getting you through it. Where it's like that red, that deep dark root of what you feel. It's instinctual, so it's like you're still moving. It's like it's something you know within your soul, so you keep moving even if you feel a bit anxious. But right now I feel anxiousness. Excuse me. We'll clarify with tarot eventually. But I don't know why you have anxiety here. The last thing I see is that those little noodles, those little walls, they look like the letter S to me. And the letter S is the number 1. It's number 19 in the alphabet, but it's number 1 if you add that all together, the 1 and the 9. So if I think about that, number 19, it's like the sun. Maybe you could be growing, and you're having to move through the maze of that, and then because the sun creates growth. So it could be growing and having to move through that, feeling anxious. And then also like 1 and 9 is like 1 is like the manifestor, the creator, the doer, and then 9 is like the end of that cycle, closing that cycle out, the snake eating its tail, the Ouroboros, that sort of thing. So having to close out a cycle, having to initiate it though, growing, feeling anxious about it, something about that. So let's see, what is on the collective's mind? What are they thinking about with the Prism Oracle? Anxiety is also, I believe it's a yellow card. This deck has been lying to me recently. I'm just kidding. I've been having to rethink this deck recently, so I'm pretty sure it's a yellow card. So yellow is all about staying positive and using creativity to stay positive. Yeah, it's yellow. Using positivity, duality as well. So like realizing that if there is anxiety, that only means that coming forward, the wheel of fortune, which we got, it'll always turn to keep things positive, to keep things good for you. If there's bad, there has to be good. So if there's anxiety now, that there only means that there is peace and serenity in your future. But on your mind right now, I got 2 cards that flew out. That's too much. It's too much frustration and illumination. All these Asians, like ATION. I forget what that means, but it feels more so like when we're talking about ideation, it feels more so like the initiation, like even that word, like doing. So illumination, doing something to bring light to your situation. Like, think of like illumination as like a room could be closed, the blinds could be closed, and then to illuminate the room, you walk over and you open them up, so you do something, and so all of a sudden the room's illuminated. So it's something about anxiety. You have to physically do something. Like, even with this maze, if you were up here and you had to get down here, it's not like the ground is gonna move you like those ground escalators at like Universal, or like like ground escalators places, like where they're like the floor is actually moving. It's like, it's not gonna do that though, because this is more so a maze you have to run through or walk through. Happiness at the bottom. That's beautiful. So let's see, what is on your mind? Let me finally shut up and just check and see. I'm curious though. Oh my god. So, what's with the toughness? Anger. Oh my goodness, what's that about? Jesus. I have protection at the bottom, so red and black, I don't know, it feels very coming to life, because black would open to red. That's like that darkness would then give way to that light, and when that light shines through, all of a sudden now you have color, because color is like a mix of like light and intake and outtake and shit. So, but yeah, that darkness would give way to that light, so that you were protected in something, and now there's anger. Anger on the mind. Wow, yellow and red. Put those together and you get orange, and that's that fire energy. So I don't know, there's a major fire energy. The Knight of Wands came out. That strength. You're had to have strength through something. But with anger here, I don't know why you're definitely angry about something. Ooh, and the dots on these eye reminds me of the dots on the sunglasses in confidence. And whenever I see those dots in confidence, I think of like the dots. I think of points, because they are points, and I think of points within the journey that led to the perception in the sunglasses, because it's like what the lenses are made out of. It's made out of those dots, so it's made out of the points in the journey, and so the eye here is made out of the dots as well. So this eye is made out of the points in the journey, but now there's like this one big dot in the middle, and that's like the eye you're looking through now. But you have all these points in the journey where it's like affected you, and something that affected you is making you angry right now for sure. It's causing like a tear. Oh my god, I haven't looked at this card often, so I'm gonna have to look at the deck real quick, or the book. That is for sure a red card. I'm not wrong on that. I'm not gonna take that. Yes, for sure. First one I haven't been wrong about. If there's one thing I know about, it's anger. So let's see. This card represents an acknowledgement that anger is a natural part of life. It's okay to feel angry, but what can you do with this immense amount of energy that comes with it? How can you transform anger into something helpful for yourself and others? I read that really fast. Let me go ahead and show it to you so you can take a look at that. But I like that because it talks about how can you transmute that energy into something that you can use, And so I like that because like I always look at the eyes in these cards. And it's because I mean they're the forefront of the card really, but it's like the eyes are the intake. So even with color, we intake it, and that's how we describe it because we look at it and stuff. So with whatever's making you angry, it's like, how can you transform that? How can you look at that situation and then see it? What will you do with that anger to exactly energy? Beyonce, like what kind of energy will you create with it, even though it's making you angry, even though it's pissing you off? Like, what are you gonna do with it? And that's so funny because magic is at the bottom, and that's literally another one of those eye cards I talk about with your vision. But I like it here because it's like this is creating magic. So I really feel like you are thinking about making magic with it. You're just really angry about something, which is the book said. Angry is okay. Angry, like we wouldn't have this, but we wouldn't have imagine a rainbow if it started off at like orange or yellow. Like we didn't have that red part. It would look maybe good, but you would feel off about it unless maybe like it never was you never thought about it. You know what I mean? Like if it never was a part of your perception, it wouldn't matter. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you look at a rainbow and we were missing a part of it, if we were missing a color, it would look sort of off. So it's like anger is important. It's important to feel the feelings that you feel. It's just what are you gonna do with it? I still think there's some magic with it. So beautiful. I love that card. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. The root of the situation. Where is this all started? has led up to this anger and this anxiety? Oh, both A's. Both A's. So this is something that's like very primordial. Not primordial. Why am I saying those words? Very like A is the number one, so it's the very first letter. So this is like very, something is starting, something is beginning. You know. This is a start, maybe of a new chapter, or start of a new, getting ready to be the start of a new chapter or something. Let's see, where the roots, where does this come from? Root of the situation. That one flipped out. What is that? Caution, another yellow card. And this is like more of that yellow orangish. Interesting. And protection is still at the bottom. So you're protected in whatever this is. Caution. Oh, and that's a C, so we've left the A's. There's an exclamation point. I always see that firsthand. It's very, very in the middle, very initial. And it just feels like that's like exclamation points usually. We talked about points with this. These are periods. These are maybe points that have ended, like periods in sentences. So these are probably cycles that have ended, things that already have ended, right? But this exclamation point is something that has ended, but with like a bang, like with like with a shout, with a yell, with an extra energy to it, extra oomph to it. You know, that's what an exclamation point does to a sentence. It screams it. So it's like whatever cycle this was, it screamed it to you. But with caution, it's like it. Maybe it was like, because I see this exclamation point and I see all these dots, these periods. So maybe this was like a cycle that for sure was like maybe more impactful to you, more it was a lot stronger to you, a lot more yeah, impactful, but like there's a word I can't think of. It's like right there though. It's almost like science. It's like a cycle that was a lot more, not welding, not glue. Damn it. I really want to know this word. A cycle that was just a lot more, like what it did was it like, imagine the process of like you know how you can like melt metal down. Imagine it's like two separate pieces of metal and they're melted, because like the first are solid, you can't mix them. Then you melt them and they're all like lava or whatever, and then like as soon as they solidify, it's like you're not pulling that apart because of the way like it like welded together, and then it's froze down, solidified, and now those two pieces are like meshed into one. That's what it feels like it did. It was like it really like, I don't know. Whatever this was, definitely it caused a feeling of caution, a feeling of like worry, and there's a reason for that anxiety. I was gonna say worry, anxiety, but it caused a reason for like maybe like a bit like that like a reactive trauma, you know, where it's like easiest one I can think of is hot stove. It's like you're not gonna touch a hot stove anymore. It's like something that where it's like, and that's what I'm thinking. It's I have to research it because it's like a scientific thing where it's something that like physically like it's almost like temperance, but like in a like a toxic negative, not toxic. It's almost like temperance, but in like in a reverse negative way where it's like it's alchemy. It's scientifically bonding almost. There we go. Scientifically bonding almost, but like in a way where it's like traumatic and negative, where it's like you associate negative feelings with what this is, even if whatever in the future isn't that thing, it'll make you like react traumatically. So like that's what I'm feeling. But caution, I'll go ahead and try to read that one. This card is signal not to rush things. It asks you to slow down, listen to your inner voice. If something doesn't feel right about the situation that you're in, ask questions, honor your intuition, and proceed with care. I like that. That's the Queen of Pentacles, self-care, proceed with care. But what I like about it is it's like it says ask questions and then trust your intuition as well. So it's a bit of duality with the yellow, doing both, where it's like you have to listen to yourself, but also ask questions. So I think that's what it's saying with this. It's like maybe in the past when the root you didn't ask many questions, or you didn't trust your intuition. Either one of the both. But maybe that's just what we're coming from with that caution. And it just feels like it's brought on maybe some anxiety, some of that like reactive trauma, and it's brought some anger, which isn't rooted within you. It's rooted with this caution. It's rooted within whatever cycle feels like it was strongly like bonding to like whatever this is, like strongly responsible for it, I would say, I guess. But yeah, I love that protection is here because it's like the universe is still there, making the space for you, still holding that space of protection no matter where you go. Yeah, so let's see, we have next the past and the future. So let's see, we're in the past. Something more specific about the past. More specific about the past. What the present oracle? Oh, nothing? Nothing, spirit? Okay, don't you dare. I'm not gonna move this card. Well, I'm fine with it being in the past because it makes sense. I'm cool with it. I'll take that because it means we've moved past it. But we got mystery and collective, returning collective. You know how this makes me feel. The way you make me feel, Michael Jackson. But mystery because yeah, literally the way you make me feel, mystery. It's cause I could personally relate to this in like in just my own way, so I can understand how this might be frustrating for sure. But I like that it comes in the past. This is purple energy we had with the lighter and the incense. Purple is a color of intuition. It's like seeing without seeing. Close your eyes. How does your third eye see it? Psychic abilities, stuff like that. So in the past, having to see without seeing, having to move through a cycle without your physical eyes, having to use your intuition, having to lean on spirit, you know. And I feel a shift as well, like something shifted the way that this one is facing this way, and all of a sudden now it's facing that way, and like interestingly enough, it's like look at this one, like the moon is right here, and I don't know, neither one of them are faced towards the moon really, but it's like the more that they turn, the more that you turn, the more that you allow yourself to shift. It's like the more that you face towards the moon, the more that you listen to your feelings. But like over here, you're faced completely away from it. But like you make one shift and you're on your way to feeling more of your emotions. So it's like the mystery can be hard to like adjust to almost. It's almost like looking in like the dark with the moon there. It's like hard to adjust to, but the more that you release and allow yourself to adjust, the more it becomes visible to you, the more the moonlight shines and you're able to see what you're moving through. But the mystery is like, damn, in the past there's a mystery, there's a frustration it feels with the anger coming next to mystery. It's like the mystery may have caused anger, not knowing, not seeing. Did I see this card backwards or did I see it? Yeah, I'm just gonna say I saw it correctly. Either ways, but thank you, Yonsei. But energy, it literally does create energy. Because it caused maybe it's like purple going on to red, like it's like that last color going to the very first one. I don't know. It's definitely nice because it's like it's pushing. It gives you the energy to push through whatever this is. Oh, mystery! Oh my goodness! Some moonlight in the past, some unknowns, some. It's like a bit of illumination, but still very dark. So let's see what's in the future. What we have in the future. If you could see into the future. Oh wow! How is this energy continuing to come out? We've got success in the future, but I am not sure why yet. So Tara will clarify, because I don't want to speak on what it could be, but there's success. There's the moon going into the sun with that, which is nice. So 18, 19, moving right along. You continue to move along, and you continue to move into success. I also had a few more flip out, but they're more so like stuck in a clump. Alright. Oh, it's just one. Okay. We have intuition as well. I'm asking for one card. And there's passion at the bottom, as well as cleanse. That's gorgeous. That would make sense because red and blue for this passion and cleanse. Oh, And is that ideation? Oh, that says stop. And there's confidence and illumination. Wow. Okay, so wow. I said like that. The red and the blue here do make this purple, which is very nice because that's the color matchup to make that purple. So passion and cleanse, whatever it is, that fire and that water, that temperance, very cool. Going into this intuition, that would make that balanced intuition, whatever you're passionate about, and then how you release, how you cleanse, um, how you continue to move forward, continue to take action, but then how you always also take a step back, take care of yourself, release what isn't necessary. Boom, your intuition is open, your third eye is open, you can see more because you're taking care of yourself. You're following your instincts and your intuition, both of those, the fire and the water, which is very nice. And I think that's what leads you to success. It leads you to the other side of the rainbow, which is like when fire and water do, or yeah, when fire and water do come together. A fire would be that light source, and then water is that water source, and then it does make that rainbow, which is very, it feels very on brand for. Why am I saying on brand? It feels very correct for this energy. So that's very nice. Past and future, night goes to day. You go from this nighttime and mystery to the success, the rainbow, the daytime, and rainbows come out of rain, as per the word, um, and so it's really cool because it's like, um, maybe this mystery, this night, there would be a bit of rain through it when this day comes through, so it may still feel like I don't know, like it's still nighttime even during the day, where it's like, I don't know, it still may feel uh, rainy, cloudy, drowsy towards like the beginning of it, but as you move along, you still keep moving. You still follow that intuition, you still follow that instinct, and you come to the sunlight, the success, the rainbow through it all. That's in the future though. So in the future, going to some success. That's not the overall lesson. That's just what you see in the near future. So something that was really successful for you, because you followed your intuition, and because you followed, yeah, that's so cool. Because purple and yellow again are those opposite energies, opposing. It's like with those opposing energies, it's like you're not fighting anyone else. You're fighting yourself to get to this victory. It's like you are competing with yourself. You're in that way you're bettering yourself. So it's really cool. The determination is giving me lemonade mouth energy, and I also have to watch that movie because that's one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of the songs now. I think I was listening to it last night as well, so that's cool. Intuition, determination, those worked well together because intuition is like seeing without seeing. It's like a bit, determination is climbing up the mountain, so you have to use your physical. You have to walk up. You have to really use your body to like will that determination. But then the intuition comes in hand as well, because then that's where it's like when it's at moments where I can't see anything, and I have to still climb up the mountain. How am I gonna do that? And that's that part. You're working really well with the energy you've been given. Success is an orange card, so that's giving you life. It's giving you more vitality to move forward. So let's see. What is a conflict then? If we have all of this, which I'm looking at a couple of conflicts right now. My goodness, I'm so sorry. There's just so much anxiety and anger that's not yours. It's been given to you by whatever this freaking cycle is. I see so many dots now in these cards. Like, look at success. All these points in the journey, all these dots, all these periods, all these sentences that have ended. So, journeys that have ended for you, but you still read the sentence. You still went through the journey. That's how it's brought you to success. But all these points in the journey, all these dots. You got caution from your root. A root of your journey, a root point of your journey. With that exclamation point, so a root point of your journey was still very impactful. So this could be something in early childhood where it's like, damn, I'm like 2 years old and I just got here and I'm already experiencing trauma. Like, what the fuck? That's what it feels with that. I'm like, I'm only 6 months old. What the fuck is this trauma for? I feel like the first trauma we experience is birth anyway, so that's pretty fucking crazy. We don't need any more for like maybe 15, 20 more years. Like, we're good. We don't need trauma early childhood. But then you got all these dots in the eye here from your mind. So you have trauma on your mind, or not trauma. You have points in your journey, these dots on your mind, and then the mystery in the past. You're still probably going through an important point in your journey, but nothing has an exclamation point like this root here. So it's like nothing has been something almost. There's something strong here about the root. where it's like maybe even all these dots, it's like are they all lead back, like everything that we're kind of talking about leads back to some sort of one point that is like important here, that maybe happened early on, I mean to say. So let's see, what's the conflict we're dealing with? What's the conflict? I don't think I've ever really talked about trauma with this deck. Oh, whoa. Strength. The card that came out in the beginning. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool too, because if I look at the spread going down, I guess from up to down, it's purple, red, and then orange, which is like a perfect color procession. That it comes out like that, because that's how it would come out in the rainbow when it goes all over and over again. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, red, orange. So it's cool that it comes out like that. But strength is your conflict. Damn. That's again the S, so number 19 again. And S was that conflict that we were dealing with the anxiety when those noodles or whatever. So S19, the sun, could be a conflict getting to the sun, getting to that growth that you want. And having an issue dealing with strength, so maybe feeling weaker in this cycle. Because anxiety could cause, physical, bodily weakness, sickness, things like that. So just strength, maybe feeling weaker, maybe feeling like you are not a pillar, you're not able to hold up, you're not able to hold this weight, you may feel like, which, oh my god, definitely understandable. There are 3 lines in this strength card. Right there with that in between this little thingy. So it's like maybe there are like not timelines, but like yeah, not like timelines, but like maybe timelines where it's like relationship is like it's like points. It's like not, this is no longer a point, but it's like a line. So it's like this is like you're reading the full sentence, you're reviewing you're maybe looking back on looking back on it, reviewing what happened, like reviewing the actual line, not just the dot, which would be like this is the title of the point in history, and then this is the story of what happened in history. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe, and this is like reviewing that, looking over that, is making you feel weaker, making you feel just like you can't, maybe just not being able to bear or hold that weight. And so I don't know, just wow. You definitely can, though. There is success that's coming for you in this near future cards. Usually, like, it's up to the universe, it's not up to me for sure, but I definitely usually feel with that strength, or with that near future, it's pretty close to you. And if not pretty close, it's like an avalanche. It's like when it comes to you in the near future, it's gonna come to you, and it's gonna grow and grow and grow. So it's like you're gonna get a bit of success here, and then a bit of success there, to where you notice that, wow, you are really successful. So I know there is success coming for you, but it may feel just very, very difficult. Not very difficult, just a bit difficult right now. I would say a bit difficult because I feel you have a lot more faith, a lot more intuition, so it is easier to utilize that to move through. Yeah, flow at the bottom. You really feel the flow. You allow the ups and downs. You allow what may be. Let's move forward. External environment, I guess. Yeah, the environment, the influences around you that's not coming from within. The shit that's outside you. With the Prism Oracle. What's that? Confidence. There are more, and I see. Remember the dots from the sunglasses that make up the lenses and makes up the perspective. That's confidence around you. Interesting. There's confidence around you. More people growing around you. More people being confident as well. What's at the bottom? Balance. Interesting. So black is a color of like leaving space to grow new things. So maybe people could be more confident around you. There could be confidence growing around you. Because this is outside, this is external to you. Maybe the universe is, because I talked about the universe making space for you. So maybe this is the universe showing you more confidence in people around you, or more confidence in and I have an example now too, but I'm trying to finish what I'm saying. Like showing more confidence around you, so that you, because like it's like if you do something, the universe reflects you, right? But this is like the universe doing something that so that you can reflect it. So it's like the universe is showing confidence around you, so that you may feel more confident to reflect confidence back to them. And my example was it's almost like if the past has treated you very shittily or very awfully, it's like the universe is now trying to like show you like it's almost like it's a dumb example. A long time ago, you're jumping on a trampoline with the universe. The trampoline breaks. You both fall straight through. And so you're hurt now. You don't ever want to jump on a trampoline again. It's like now the universe built a new trampoline, and it's like you're not jumping on that, but the universe is jumping on it first. And they're like, hey, you're jumping on there. Like, see, now the trampoline's gonna be fine. It's gonna be safe. And they're like even putting 2 people, 3 people, 4 people on. It's like, look at this. Everything around you, it can jump on this. Come jump with us. So it's like that's what it's doing. It's like if this hurt you in the past, the universe is trying to show you that they've built something that's stronger now, and it's just and it knows that you may feel wary of going towards it, but it's like trying to do something, trying to draw your attention in a way that's like, hey, this will be strong enough to support you. But again, it's like it's black is the color of leaving. It's like a new moon leaving that space for you to create with it. So it's like the universe is still leaving space for you to make a decision. And I guess with that confidence, they're confident that you'll make the right decision, or confident that you'll make the decision that's best for you. And the reason why is because of all these dots. It's like they know that you have seen a journey. They know that you have learned and experienced. So they know that you will make a decision based off of, what's best for your journey. There is no right or wrong. It's only what's best for you and your journey, So let me go ahead and... These cards are not laying flat. If they don't, they're going to slide like a freaking landslide. That I don't know what slides. Okay, so let's continue. Balance at the bottom. Very nice still. Yeah, balanced decisions for sure. So let's see what the advice would be. What the best advice for you throughout the situation. We got a bunch, but what would be... Oh. Well, universe, you do know how to throw at a card. Rejection. And that X there. X marks the spot. I like pirates. They're pretty cool. Could have been dealing with pirates, like people that like are and there's that prey energy, that birds of prey. They're hunters. Pirates are a bit of hunters, right? They're hunting for the treasure. So and that comes right across another red card. I have 3 red cards that I think are red. Question mark. I have rejection. Yeah, I have 3 red cards that come in a triangle now, and they're not the best red cards. Like they're not like happiness or whatnot. So it's like it's like strength even has like a need for physical, like, and I'll post a picture of this spread so you can see. It's like strength needs a bit of that needs a bit of push, still needs that physical exertion or whatnot, so it's still tough. So it's like with this triangle that I see that it's shaped in, it's like with the red energy, with this root energy, like trying to initiate, trying to start something, trying to bring life to something. Maybe with your cycle, it's like it caused you rejection, it caused you anger, and it caused you to like need to create strength, right? And so like this has really pushed you to create life within yourself, but this is while you were trying to create life within something else, and maybe it's just caused you a bit of anger. And so with it coming in a triangle, I just think of the word triangle, and I always think of it separated, like the word trying angles. So it's like you're out with the triangle, you're trying to see what angle works best for you, trying to see how you can attack it to really make it work. And I just feel like maybe that was like, it didn't, like even determination, yeah, literally a triangle, so cool. This was at the bottom, I didn't realize it. But it's like, yeah, it's like you're trying any angle to see how you can make this work. And I don't know how that worked out. Let me think. With rejection being the advice, even looking at the card, it has these X's and these layers. Damn, that's bold right in the face. So maybe you have X's that you're dealing with. But like I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say that it has layers here. It has X's that are layers. So maybe like even like you have like multiple X's, or you have like a situation that has multiple layers to it. Like it's deep. And even this card has dots in it. How many freaking cards in this deck has dots? Damn, what the? So there's so many cards that talk about the points in the journey. not all the cards though. They don't all talk about it. But rejection talks about that here. And this X right here is like crossroads. Your advice here, when you're coming to a crossroads, when you're making decisions, and this rejection, I have to read the deck just to make sure I get the right. And I can even check to see what freaking color it is. It's not red. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? It's orange. Truth be told, this is the first one, and I'm not even giving it to him, but this is the first one I've seen that I guess I'm still not getting. Look at the fucking book and look at the card. Do y'all see what I mean? Misprint, dog. I'm so mad about this because I two things. One, I love color personally, because I just want to make sure it's right, and two, it's for the fluidity of it. You see me calling it a red card on the camera, and basing all my words off of it, and it's not. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna calm down. Look at my anger coming through. I'm gonna chill. All right. So the rejection. It says try to reframe the pain of rejection and consider whatever rejected you wasn't meant to be a part of your life at this time, whether it be a person, a job, or something else. Some even say that rejection is protection, which we got protection a lot. But I wasn't gonna say that because that's cheesy. But I guess it's true. So even though it may really hurt right now, know that something better is waiting for you. Trust that know that something better. As I throw up success, as success is the next card in the book. That's funny. Know that something better is coming for you. Is waiting for you. Actually, it says waiting. So it's there for you. It's just waiting with temperance, with the universe. Trust that whatever is meant for you is on its way. They said OMW. They said on my way. You got the text from the universe. They said on my way. That's the confirmation right there. But rejection right here. Yeah, reframe. The advice with that, definitely trust and reframe. What was it that I was reading? I guess so. Even though it may really hurt right now, know that something better is waiting for you at this crossroads, at this point. And I didn't see a point within this, but maybe it's just because that point hasn't been created yet. And I guess that's what it was. This being an orange card, apparently, means that like this is creating life, vitality within you. So as soon as you move through the cycles, as soon as you continue to move forward, this is going to create the life within you that's needed. So and the point hasn't been created yet. You're going to create that point once you move towards it. Once you continue moving, even though it may really hurt, it's saying to trust and keep moving, if you can. But even though like it's waiting for you, right? With that, and with the card saying that. So like even if you don't feel like you can move right now, if you don't feel like you can make it through, if you don't feel like this, if you feel like the weight of it is too much to bear at the moment, to continue to rest and do what's best for you. The universe is not going to pull the opportunity away because you needed time to heal, that would be wild. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Triangles, and here's a triangle here with caution. Wow. Trying every angle to make this really big thing work. I don't know what that's about. Triangles, I remember also pretty religious because they're like pyramids and stuff like that. They were built to try to get a divine connection, and I believe that pyramids even do still hold like a very important, like the shape of it holds a very important resonance with like universal connection and stuff like that. So it's like maybe the angle that you haven't tried yet is the angle that's like more within, more spiritual. Maybe it's not about like fighting externally, but really just trying to have trust and faith through it. Not just trust and faith, but yeah, determination is still coming out. There's still that triangle. There's still that yellow energy. So feelings, and there's that duality of feelings and movement. Letting your movement being based on your feelings. Well, it's still definitely having thoughts for sure, but being definitely more so based on like what you feel and trusting what you feel. So let's see what the overall outcome is for all this. Your overall lesson outcome, the overall everything, where we're going to at the end of this entire like overall. Oh, beautiful movement. That one came out a bunch. So move me, baby. Movement. Hosier, one of the best songs ever created. Ever. That song is wildly good. And determination at the bottom. That's the first time I thought about that song with this card, and this card's come out a bunch. Because I had to talk about the Eight of Wands and the bow and arrow shit first, but now it's really giving me Hosier. So Pisces energy right there. I have to remember to use my astrology brain. But we have determination as well. Yellow going to green. That's a step-by-step perception. Right after one after the other. So that's cool. Determination will cause movement. But yes, this is the first this is the first green card in the deck. And you start off with anxiety as you and your current, and yellow, that's the yellow card, and then overall you move to a green. So this cycle is moving you forward to the next color, moving you forward to your next step, to your next phase. That's really cool. But yeah, it's all about that. It's all about that, the movement again, the having faith, trusting, and then as soon as you know when it's time to take that shot, take your aim and take your shot, you're moving forward right along, and the universe is right there showing you like, hey, that's a successful move. You're getting ready to move on to like a beautiful part of like a new beautiful cycle for you. Reflection and ideation. Yeah, reflection and ideation. Another blue and red. Which I think it's blue and orange. I don't know anymore. But it looks like blue and in color world, this would still make a purple. This right here, just a lighter purple. But it's cool because that's another mix of fire and water, of reflection, holding back, and then ideation, create it, take your shot, take your aim, take your shot. Now really create something, let that birth happen. But don't forget to take your moment to really to feel into it, to see what feels best to you. That's importante. Alright, so let's get started with clarifying with the light seers. I got the lady doing the drums and 9 wands at the bottom. It's pretty cool. Fire energy coming through. Where are my Aries, Leos, and Sages in the building? Aries here reporting for duty, looking for the others. I always remember talking about astrology and always being like, Aries? I don't ever see the word Aries around ever. And then also, as soon as I said that, million Aries show up. Manifestation 101. Yeah, you gotta talk about it. You gotta talk about your feelings. So let's see. We have anxiety in the middle for you. So just one card, please, Spirit. Por favor. With anxiety from the Light Seers Tarot. That's 2, my lord. That's 2, which was the Wheel of Fortune and Justice. That's 10 and 11. That was perfect procession. You're doing a lot of things in the right order, it feels like. Anxiety. Just one card, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune, Justice. It feels like flipping the script on something and doing what's right for you. Anxiety, the King of Wands. Whoa. Anxiety with the King of Wands. Anxiety. Not feeling your strongest. Not feeling with anxiety and the King of Wands. It's both initiation energy with the A, and the King of Wands is like a fighter. There's Leo, and I think it's Leo energy, either Leo or Sag. So there's that fire again. The King of Wands would be there's more instinct right there, so taking action based off of instinct. And the Kings are the King would be the leader, the leader, initiator, doer, protector. It's the external more than the internal. So external instinct, external action. Not taking action. It feels like more the King of Wands is more. It feels like and I'm seeing a line. It feels a lot more like the cowardly lion that you'd get in like the Wizard of Oz. So it's like, and that's flipping the script too. That story is all about flipping the script, where they that I just talked about with the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice. That story is all about flipping the script to like the lion who's terrified, and you got like the other characters. I didn't really watch it. Somebody tell me what that's about, please. But all the characters are definitely flipped. They have the tornado that comes through, which is an energy I was getting when I was talking in the previous reading about something circling, and it felt more like a tornado, less than birds. I got this. Birds was the first time I got it today. The other time I got it, it was initially a tornado that was like picking up, circling, leaves circling, things picking up. But maybe, I don't know, that's again like a storm. Maybe a storm's happening around you. It's causing you some fear. It's causing you to like maybe even act differently. The way like animals act differently when storms happen. But it's like, this is more so like it's causing anxiety. It's causing, I don't know, inaction. Like inaction with this A, how it would normally be action. The King of Wands feels more so like a snuffed flame. So like there's no action here because of the fear. And I see the Knight of Cups at the bottom. That would be the reason for the snuffed flame. Some water. So maybe some emotions are causing you some anxiety. Even though there's no blue here at all within this spread, so there's definitely no there's a lot of orange and red. Goddamn, so much fire. Orange, red, and yellow, I should say. So yeah, let's continue. Let's see the anger that's on your mind, on your forefront, on your thoughts. We got the Chariot, literally emotions, literally water, literally Cancer, literally water causing anger. So Chariot, because Chariot comes before strength, and strength is like that external hold you have over your emotions, like how you control your actions based off of that emotion, how you control, like, I think of even like, it's funny because they come right next to each other, and the Chariot's a car. I think of physically driving a car. Like sometimes for me, like if I get too emotional, my driving gets a bit jumpy. Like if someone makes me irritated or sad or upset, my driving gets jumpy. I try to like keep that in check. But like so it's funny with like the Chariot and anger. I say strength is like external, and like coming before it, Chariot's like your internal hold over your emotions. How do you process that? How do you feel it? How do you how does that filter through you? You know, how do you really see your emotions from the inside? Um, and so on your mind, maybe just dealing with a rush of emotions with the Chariot, and the Chariot's also major arcana, I should say. So this is the universe rushing in some emotions, maybe to you, maybe causing you some anger, and these emotions are asking you, how do you want to deal with this? And the universe is, it's like almost the universe is, yeah, when the universe is like on its way, this is the universe pulling up now. The universe pulling up with some emotions, with a bunch of cups, with this whole Chariot saying, all right, dang, look at your feelings. How does this feel to you? And then apparently with the anger, it makes you angry. So it's like now just how you're dealing with that. It feels like, damn, the universe is cheeky. Not showing up as a Chariot, being like, how do you feel about this? Look at it. It's like the universe is like showing up with all your exes and like in tow. It's like the universe pulled up with your exes in the back, and they're like, hey. And they're like, pick, and they're like, pick one. We have this. What am I thinking? Oh my god, the scene in Shrek. The scene in Shrek. I think Shrek 1 when Farquaad is choosing princesses, and it's like the mirror is showing them and like displaying them. It's like that's what the universe did. They pulled up with like the magic mirror, and it's like and we have option number 1. It's like X number 1, or like relationship or journey number 1. It's like, damn, universe, you really didn't have to present it like that. But in all respect, I'm just joking. It's definitely a rush of emotions, because it's like you almost, it's like maybe it's like the universe is like, on my way, I'll be there in like 30 minutes, and the universe is there in like 5. So it's just like you weren't expecting it. It almost seems strength, very funny, but you do have the strength for it. As I look at the conflict, there is a conflict of having that strength, and that's funny. The strength is conflict, and the Chariot's what's on your mind. It's definitely like being stuck between that 7 and 8, because it's like, oh damn, and 7 is that journey, and 8 would be probably the destination in a sense. So it's like you haven't. It's like you're. And if I said 7 is the number of journey, and I talked about all of these points in the journey with these dots, the major conflict here could be just definitely like being almost like bet on it. You know, on a roller coaster, you want to ride, you want to get off. I can't think of the right words right now, but like, yeah, you're like you're maybe just reminiscing over the journey, or you're maybe still even in a relationship that doesn't really serve you that well, and like what's happening now is, can this card stay flat? Oh my god, I'm gonna move you right here. Because it's like, whatever. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just like trying to exit the journey that has caused you so much pain. Yeah, and the root. We'll go to the root now. The root was caution. With the light fuse tarot, can I see what caution is about with one card, please? That's 2, which is strength again. Wow, and the 5 of swords. Yeah, I feel like being strong through a bunch of battles. Caution with the light seers tarot. The 3 of Pentacles. Last night my sister said this gives her youth group energy. That's hilarious. Like a church youth group. So maybe some trauma within like church or a youth group, or like any sort of like, yeah, youth group. Yeah. So like any type of like group in your youth, any like friendship in your youth, you know. And then caution also. Yeah. It's like how things are intertwined. It's like, and these almost feel like even roots too, the way these strings are coming along. So it's like the caution and the 3 of Pentacles is like, 3 of Pentacles is a number of like, I talked about it before. It's like the Holy Trinity, the parts of the wash that make it work best. So it's like you need each 3 parts. You need like, even think of the 3 of Pentacles and the Rider Waite. It's like those 3 roles of people. It's like the artist, the visionary, and like the, I don't know, the numbers or logic math guy or whatever. It's like all you need those 3 pieces, because without them the project's not going to come together. But it's like those 3 pieces are all necessary, they're all important. Because maybe it's like with caution, maybe it's like the one thing I thought about was like we have different watches now, so we don't always need stuff like that anymore. So it's like maybe in the group you weren't as needed as you were at a certain point, or it's like it caused trauma where it's like, you know how our watches, like, they work differently now. So it's like maybe these groups started to work differently, or it's like where you had value before is like now other people are picking up different jobs, or not picking up different jobs maybe, but like picking up a different role in the relationship, and it's like it's making you less necessary to the picture, to the project. And so I don't know, it's like whatever that is, it's like it caused because C is number caution, the C is number of birth. So maybe within you it birthed caution, it birthed that trauma, it birthed some worry. But this is even, I think of like caution, I think of like a caution sign. So maybe this was a sign. So it's like it was better not to be in that sort of a relationship because of where it could have like led to. Like imagine like you don't want to walk on that wet floor because of what it's going to lead to, you know. So yeah, maybe a relationship that could have hurt you, but it was like it was good for you, because like with 3 of Pentacles, it taught you how to connect, it taught you how to communicate, it taught you how to communicate with yourself and others, but it taught you how to expand yourself as well with the 3 energy of like of Gemini, but I still feel Mercury. But because Gemini is opposite of Sag, and they both hold that. Just like the opposite energies both hold similarities and differences, they both hold the energy of expansion. But this is expansion in connection and communication within like smaller groups. So it just feels like that is maybe what caused like some trauma or some issues. A fly. Haven't had that happen in a long time. So yeah, even that, like, this feels like a long time ago, or not a long time ago, but maybe like a long time friendship, a long time relationship. What's at the bottom? Strength. Why did I have to even ask? Yeah, it's definitely built some strength within you. It's built you up. It's caused you to evolve. I definitely feel it's caused you to evolve in some way. In the past, there's mystery. We'll see what that's about. Just one card. Mystery with the Page of Wands. Was it? And the hands go up, and they stay there. That's what I'm getting there from that. Cause all I do is win, win, win. That's what the next lyrics are. I was like, what song is that? Cause all I do is win, win, win. Yeah, and that's success in the future, but we're not talking about that yet. Because all you do is win. And the hands go up and they stay there. Okay. Because the hands go up. I've been thinking about that a lot, about like hands going up, and because the last time we saw it was the Queen of Cups in another reading, where the Queen of Cups is releasing. And I think that was the 12/12 reading actually. So this is about like hands go up, and that's the motion of releasing, of letting go, of like Hanged Man, of like, all right, Queen of Cups. I'm just gonna leave it to the emotions, leave it to the universe, because you've done your job, you know. And we're talking about minor and major arcana. You do your job, the universe does theirs. And so the Page of Wands is literally like releasing, letting that passion go, letting that wand go, letting that journey. Like, 'cause wands are fire, their spirit, their passion, their instinct, and in some ways they can even be like a journey, because it causes you to move. It makes you move along a path, even if you don't know what that path is. So it's like you're throwing that journey in the air, you're tossing it. You're like, all right, it's a mystery. All right, universe, cool. You deal with that mystery. Then I'm just gonna keep walking on my path. And because you do that, all you do is win. Literally, what the song says with that. But yeah, you're. But the hands go up. It's like you're releasing in the past. It's like you're being. It's not forcibly releasing. But with the Page of Wands, it's almost like it's a page. So it's one. You're. It's literally like you're. It's the end of another page. There's no more to read. You have to turn the other page if you want to read more. So it's duality within that, which purple is another color of duality, I believe, if it's opposite of yellow. So it's just definitely within that, like the mystery is like not a forcible mystery, but it's like you've been placed in the mystery. So it's like you have a choice. Like again with the book, you have the choice to end the book right where it is, or if there are more pages to read, you can continue to read. So it's like it's two things at once. It's like releasing to the journey, but still making a choice within that release. You know, the same way the third eye is like seeing, but you're not looking. It's like you are releasing when you make a choice. It's just I don't know what I would say there. I definitely would say the Page of Wands is just like also a younger energy as well. So it's like something that this could be new to you, or it could cause you to feel an experience like you don't know what to do. But with the wand, it's like, again, it's like fire and instinct. You know what to do instinctively, but you just you know, again, you may not know what to do. You may not be sure, you know. But the world's here. Like, I know there is a very beautiful new beginning following this ending, following this release. So let's see. We have the strength or success. I notice they're both S's. We have success in the future. Why is there success in the future? What's that about? What is success in the future? That better be one card. It's two. It's the Empress and the Three of Wands. 2 3s. Something about this is definitely birthing something way better than that caution. Not the fly in my face, my guy. Please. Please. If you love me, let me go. Is what I'm feeling with the fucking fly. Judgment. Oh wow, with success and judgment. Big decisions. Big universal calling. Huge. It's like getting a call too. You might be getting a successful call, or getting a call from someone about success, or calling someone, and this call is leading to your success in some way, because the judgment is about a call. And look who's at the bottom. Go ahead and guess. It's strength. But judgment here and strength, that's very nice. 2 plus 8 would make a 10. So there's more Wheel of Fortune going in your favor energy for the success. But judgment is a 2. That's very nice. It's about, and look at how that inner is flying from the outer. What we're kind of talking about today, the inner flying from the outer. Your strength right here, based off of this spirit. It's like the physical is like it's not going to be enough for you. That spirit is what's going to come through and pull you through to that success. That's nice. Because spirit is an S, and so is success, and so is strength. So all these S's are giving sun energy. It's giving growth, it's giving life, it's giving vitality, vitamins, energy. It's nice. Strength. And what's underneath strength? 5 of Swords still? 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, just feeling like it's like conflict adverse. It's like it's like you just don't want conflict within whatever this is. You just don't want the smoke no more. Like the conflict. Oh, me too, fly. I don't want your conflict. What are you doing? All right, so strength is your current conflict. What else I see with judgment? No judgment. There's no judgment at all. That's where you find your success too. It's just not judging yourself. It's being you, letting your choices be you, and really trusting in yourself. Because judgment is as well Scorpio energy. I forgot, and that's more of that instinctive. But Scorpio is very cool because they're a mix of instinct and intuition, so it's very powerful. So it's that death and judgment. If 13 is death, judgment is like that technical rebirth. So you're rebirthing, you're renewing yourself, you're becoming a. If this person was flying out of them to make that strength choice, now they're falling back into them to really empower them. So it's cool because I don't know. There's a Scorpio instinct and intuition. You're trusting yourself, and you're doing something about it. That's really cool. So strength here is your conflict. Why is that? Doing something about it, and yeah, no judgment for who you are and for what you choose, because you know you best. That's important to know. It just feels like there's also an energy of people. I felt an energy before of people questioning your intelligence, which could have been going on for a long time with this root energy, but it feels like also just like questioning your intelligence and your actions and your life choices and your life as a whole. And it's based off of like their ideas of what people should be, and it's just like that. And because of who you are, it feels like you're very like sensitive and very like with this anger and like caution. It's like how I got from this energy is you're very you might be just possibly like in judgment here for sure. You might possibly make decisions, and with the Chariot, those are the two major arcana come out. Those you could possibly make decisions based off of your emotions, and those emotions could be tied with the Three of Pentacles. Those emotions could be tied to like your close relationships, your groups, the things that connect you and make you feel better able to communicate. Those those people that make you just feel like you can talk and communicate anything with, that sort of like feeling. And so it's like maybe I just say with that energy, maybe it's like it's like maybe it's again with that welding, that bonding, it's created you or formed you in a certain way. Even with the way a pillar is made, like it's a form made out of concrete. So maybe this has formed you in a way that has taken away your strength. I'm thinking of the Samson and Delilah Bible story now. I know that one. The one where the man, I can't remember it though now that I say it fully, but it's like definitely that's the general outlook. It's like a man who loses his strength because of his love for someone else, or his decisions for someone else, not for himself. And whatever that Bible story was trying to teach us, it didn't teach me the same thing. It was supposed to be something about, I don't know, but I got something different from it. Just definitely make your own choices. Don't lose your strength based off of someone else. I think it was trying to teach us about like submission and stuff like that, but I don't know what the fuck the churches be doing these days. So yeah, I don't know. And submission is another S. But yeah, I don't know. So let's see with strength. Did I pull anything for strength? Or did it fall out? Or did I miss it? Fall out, boy. Anyways, I don't know. Yeah, so it's just definitely, let's see what the conflict is with strength. It's like I lost my place in the book. The Five of Wands. And if I did pull something, I don't see it anymore. So the universe literally took it away. Five of Wands, and this is my minor arcana, so this is you still. So maybe, yeah, like strength in the Five of Wands is more of that journey, that passion, that fire, that having to fight energy with the Five of Wands. But I always see the Five of Wands as like a ladder. It's like the Tower of Babel, one of my oldest Bible story connections, because this one has always taught me about like what the Five of Wands could really mean. And so it's like in the Tower of Babel, they were all trying to build a higher connection with determination. They're in the triangles, all trying to build a higher connection to God, or to whatever it is they felt was their life source, right? So it's like you're all trying to fight. It's like a band. Determination also gives me lemonade mouth energy, so there's more of the energy of a band. And then bands, they're all trying to like produce, everyone's producing individual sound with that five, individual with the five, and that sound with the wands. They're all trying to produce that sound. But you all have to like meld together right to make the correct sound for a band. Otherwise, you're all just like fighting with instruments, It'll sound real choppy. So that's what that Five of Wands is, trying to build a ladder, trying to move trying to work with a team, but also work as an individual to make the best sound. Strength here says you've had to really fight with that. Strength here says that y'all were fighting with instruments. Y'all, like someone was trying to outshine someone else. Um, Someone was always trying to play their solos in a time where it was supposed to be a duo, a gruppo. You know what I mean? So strength here says like you definitely had to fight against that, and it's just formed you. Maybe the aspect of having to always fight to be heard, to be seen, be heard, be strong, be proud. Um, I forget what song that is. That's is that Here We Go from Lemonade Mouth? Yeah. Yeah, if just having to fight to be heard, or to be heard, be seen. What did I just say? Be heard, be strong, be. There in that song it talks about being strong as well. So that's a key point with this coming with strength. The conflict, yeah, it's just having to fight for that, which is not something that you should have to fight for. And like, you even think of a band, think of your favorite bands. You probably think of like each person in that band because you know what they bring to the table. So that's what it's supposed to be like. You're supposed to be known just based off of with the wands. It's like just off of your spirit, just off of what you bring to the table. You're not supposed to have to fight to be known, to be heard, to be seen. So that's what this is saying. To definitely just like find the space that fits best for you. This isn't the advice spot, but let's just say find the spot that fits best for you, because a spot where you don't have to fight, but a spot where you can all learn from each other, all build with each other, in a very productive way, in a non-combative way. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. Find your correct Ten of Pentacles. And this is 5 to a 10, so it's like you're halfway there. You're doing the right work. Every time I say halfway there, I think of Big Time Rush. We're halfway there, looking good now. I don't know what season we're in, but there's been so many more random songs. Okay, this card does not want to stay, so I'm going to move this one over so I can see them all, because it's like every time I move it, it says slide. Slide. That's getting really on my nerves. Come on here, bro. Alright. Let me moving it and it's still doing the same thing. Okay. Stay where you are. Oh, anyways, moving forward. Okay, and the immediate environment is confidence. External influences around you, confidence. The universe is being confident with you, showing you can trust. Let's see what we have with confidence. 8 of Wands. Yeah, and that's what it feels. If 8 of Wands is that movement energy, which it comes above, very cool. If 8 of Wands is that movement energy, and 8 of Wands is always my bow and arrow, where it's like pull back, feel it, and then take your aim, take your shot. Confidence is saying that same thing. It's like, all right, the universe is maybe even like, teaching you something, teaching you a sport, teaching you how to do this. And it's like, they're like, all right, pull back, they're doing it, and they shoot. And they're like, all right, I'm just going to keep showing you, and I'm going to see how you feel, how confident you feel about it. 8 of Wands is like, they're showing you a message, they're showing you how you can do something, and they're leaving the space open, and they're saying, whenever you feel, go ahead and take your shot. So it's like, I don't know, there's a lot of practice and teaching, and eight is also would be the number of strength as well. So it's very cool because it's like strength testing. It's like practice. It's like a workout, not a workout, but almost like a fly that's not getting out of my sight. Oh my god, like a what's the word? Like a training. There we go. But I'm thinking like a combat training almost, but like not even a combat. It's like, it's not a side, like it's like an individual sport. Like think of archery in that sense, where it's like you it's just you, the wind, the nature, the trees. It's like meditative, but it's also still very like almost like knife throwing, axe throwing. Not even anything that crazy, but just like where it's like it's not like a sport like football, basketball, where there's like a team and you have to like fight against another team. It's just like you, your tool, and the target. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that, and that's what the universe is like kind of showing you. I said tool, target, and trampoline. Those are all the letter T. So it's just like, what's that number? That's the number. If S is 1, that's 2. So yeah, two, the relationship, like one-on-one relationships. So it's like you and the tool. It's like you connecting with the tool connecting with like the target, you connecting with the journey, you connecting with yourself to feel this, feel your gut, feel your instincts, take your shot, because there's no one else who's gonna shoot that bow and arrow, and that bow and arrow has no one else to trust but you. So it's like you and the universe have no one else to trust but each other, and it's like you can have this faith to be confident as long as you trust your feelings and as long as you know that the universe has your back, because they do. But you have to feel that for yourself too, for sure. Um, and you will be given signs based off of your individual journey alone, for sure. Um, so let's see here. And yeah, with that confidence, being that C, I was saying there's still more of that like C, and I saw the imprints with those threes and those C's. It's more of that birthing something better. The caution is us to see with the Three of Pentacles. So there's both threes of birthing something in your root, but what it did was it birthed something very, just very not conducive to good growth. Another C is conducive, but just not. I don't know. The soil wasn't good. The fertilizer wasn't good. It was like I don't know. It just wasn't. I don't know. But this is better now. What it's birthing now, because it's birthing a more connected relationship. It's birthing a more. This birthed a 3, which is very I would say elementary, very new. It's like a spark of something. So the caution burst something that was very elementary, very like training wheels. Like it burst something that was supposed to work as training wheels, which yeah, in that sense, keep you like it's the universe holding you up. But this was what it's birthing now is not the 3 anymore. It's birthing something that's more of an 8. So this is mastery. This is you being in your masterful mode. You having gone through already more of a journey. You've already gone through some things. This is not new. This is more 8, House of Scorpio. So this is like transforming you. This is growing you in a better way. It's not just connecting you to what is already here. This is growing you to help you connect things to more things. Oh my god, excuse my band-aids. Oh my god, I didn't even mention that, but had a fight with the cat, and that's always fun. Okay, so rejection is your advice. And yeah, and also with the confidence, 8 of Wands, it's telling, the universe is saying you are and I said marksman, and I couldn't say, and I said I said shooter as well in the late night reading, but the 8 of Wands is like a bow and arrowsman, or whatever you would call that. I can't think of the word. I didn't research it, but it's like you're very skilled with your aim, with your shot, with your target. Like with confidence is saying, please have confidence, because you're very skilled in with the wand. It's like whatever you feel driven and passionate towards, you're very skilled at that. Don't ever forget that, for sure. And Ace of Pentacles, yeah, it says it brings opportunities. It opens up vaults of information, of knowledge, of emotions for you. It opens up vaults of journeys, opens up vaults of spirit, but it opens up again as well like physical opportunities too. It opens up physical things for you. So rejection is the advice. I want to see advice with not 2 cards. The Star and 10 of Pentacles. Oh my god. Star and 10 of Pentacles and rejection immediately said, did you reject a family offer because, or reject an offer to heal with family because you just felt they weren't sincere? Or you felt like there was layers to it, like you felt like this was just like a surface level thing, and they were still going to do the same thing? I don't know what that's about. King of Pentacles, yeah, that's something different. Maybe it could have been with a father or like a grandfather. Maybe you reject a grandfather's point of view because they're healing, or the way they run family, or just like, I don't know, the way they connect with the universe. Even it's just not the same way you connect with the universe. But either ways, or not even a father, with the King of Pentacles, a patriarchal, because the King of Pentacles is feminine masculine, because the Pentacles are feminine and the Kings are masculine. So yeah, maybe it could have been anyone, patriarchal or father or mother, just anyone that maybe just presents more masculinely, potentially. But yeah, I want to see advice. One card with rejection. I'm still getting. I'm getting three. What the fuck? Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. I don't know what that means. Let's. Yeah, there's like too much I can say with that, so I do want to get one card rejection, please. And that's the Two of Pentacles. And it has the same color vibe. That's really cool. I say Willy again. I'm saying my R's are turning into W's. Willy. Free Willy. I don't know what that is about. That's not gonna really harp on that. Okay. Yeah, the red vibe of it. The really red, orangish vibe. The sandy, beachy, sunsetty vibe. So the sun is sitting on something. So something is over, but with rejection, Two of Pentacles, it's like, how do you continue to move along? How do you continue to juggle things, to keep things balanced with this being over, with this rejection? The rejection was about the crossroad, and Two of Pentacles is juggling decision to make. What choices do you make? And it's like this. The Two of Pentacles, it's the everyday choices. Everyday crossroads, rejection. Keeping things balanced with rejection. Pentacles are about earth, physical movement, physical things, but things we can trade, resources, money, time. It's also feminine, it's receptive, so it's like give and take. Rejection, how you give and take, what decisions you give, what decisions you take, what decisions you allow. So it's like, I don't know, this advice is definitely just like showing you, like, with Two of Pentacles, you are able to juggle, you are able to make fair decisions, you're able to give and take equally. But I think it's saying to see yourself equally and fairly as well. Like, see the value that you carry and you bring. Like, I know that this thing may hurt, and it also may bring value to you. But see the weight see the value that you carry as well. And with the Two of Pentacles, it's know that you can handle anything, because with the Two of Pentacles, like, you have one bag and it's almost like the universe has the other. So it's like it's like as long as you carry your weight, the universe is able to carry the other weight for you. So it's like yeah, I think that's most of it. It's definitely like, if you can carry the weight that you have, and carry the weight that you choose to have, carry the weight, and the two is number of relationships. Again, the Pentacles is Earth, so maybe your relationship to your resources, relationship to your time and money and value, relationship to time maybe too. So if you can be productive with yourself, and spend your time and your resources and spend your energy well, then the universe is able to carry you through as well, to hold that balance of things that you can't do, things you can't carry. As long as you do your best with what you can, because you are dealing with some rejection, you are dealing with layers of emotions, you are dealing with layers of crossroads of journeys, and if I said this strength was 3 lines of stories, it was like, this is a story, this is a story, this is a story. Like I said, these are dots. Like, this is a dot, this is a point. Title, random name here, random relationship here, random family member here, random boyfriend here, random, it's like, those are the points. Or sorry, random boyfriend, random girlfriend here, random husband, random wife here, random relationship, brother, sister, cousin, uncle, relationship here. Those are dots. The line is, all right, boyfriend, day 1, this is a story. Day 2, this is a story, and this is, these are the stories, right? If I said that's the line, and those were the titles, this X right here is like not even just 3 lines. There's like 1 line here, you got another line that comes underneath, and another line comes underneath, and then one underneath that. This is like a whole fucking book of like of stories. And even it feels like maybe even maybe carry that book in your bag to read. I don't know. But it's just like, within this, if you can process that, handle it, and do what you can to still balance, handle your resources, your time correctly with that. Yeah, as long as you do your part as best as you possibly can, the universe will be able to carry the weight that you're not able to. It'll still be able to pull you through. No matter what. Four Cups at the bottom. Oh my gosh, the energy is like it feels so downtrodden around here. We have this her. She's looking down. She's looking up, but she's still kind of sad. So interesting. This rejection is really really impactful. I can't stand this. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry for the energy that it's producing. I'm definitely I'm not saying I'm so sorry for you, because that's not what I mean. I'm just sorry for the energy that it's causing. It's kind of a little bit downtrodden. But we'll see, because two goes to a 4, so it does still double you up no matter what. You are still being elevated, still being doubled up. I don't know what that's supposed to mean though. Like your abundance is doubled up. Yeah, that's all I'm feeling so far. So movement in the overall. Let's see what we got with movement coming forward, and that's crazy. Because that one came out. Okay, so we have the four of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom that came through. 4 of Pentacles with movement. And I say it's crazy because we just had the 2 of Pentacles that went to the 4 of Cups, and I said that's doubling up. I don't know what that means, but it's doubling up for sure. And then what we have come after it is the 2 to the 4. So then again about that 2 to the 4, I don't know what that means about it. Like you have the 2 of Pentacles, and now you go to the 4 of Pentacles. And movement, moving some money around, an unexpected spike within your abundance, because this is like if movement is that faith of seeing but not seeing, it's like you take some action within that, and it's like it doubles your finances somehow. But at the bottom you have the Ace of Pentacles as well, which is nice, but then we also have the Page of Pentacles, so there's a lot of pentacle energy. And really, so far, you only have 2 major arcana in your reading, which is the Judgment and the Chariot, which is cool because the universe doesn't have to feel like they have to do too much work here. They just want to usher you a choice. Maybe it's quite emotional, but the 4 of Pentacles here is like you're holding your cards close to your chest, not moving, not making any sharp sudden movements, not moving too quickly on anything. And I feel a bit guarded, but what you're guarded with is because what you hold is valuable, what you hold is sacred, what you hold is important. So it's like you're not wanting to share beyond this wall too much, because beyond this wall is just a bunch of rats and vampires, just all like parasites in a sense. Even though I love vampires, you know what I mean though. I'll say rats and bats even, because that rhymes. But just like all things that like take more than give. Even the 4 of Pentacles, look at her eyes are closed. This is more of her listening within. And even like the bag, I can see you getting the bag in the future. And look at that, how in your roots the caution with the 3 of Pentacles was the issue. Your blessing, or even like the way you move forward in the future with movement, is you go to the 4 of Pentacles, and look at how she's listening within. She's not on her own, but she is her own. Do you see what I mean? Because I don't know, it's like yes, she's on her own, but there's like still a town, there's still like a village, there's a whole village of people there for her, but she's making a choice to stabilize, to grow her finances, to really be there for herself. In this, they're all working together to build something, which is beautiful. You've learned to connect and communicate. But now that you have some abundance within you, and once again, it happens often, but this is once again giving, and it doesn't help that it looks a bit like her, but it's like it's literally giving me the Destiny Child and energy, whereas like everyone has abundance at one point, then things are to shift and change with mystery, things are to shift and change, and with the moon, it could be due to emotions, right? Things to shift and change because of emotional growth. Think of the full moon, how it goes from like new moon, crescent, quarter, and then full, whatever. So like emotions grow, emotions change, emotions shift. There are phases that happen and things shift, right? So now everyone has a different level of value, of abundance, ideas, emotions, things change. Now it's like you are you're moving from Destiny's Child to Beyonce energy, where it's like you were in this group, it doesn't serve anyone anymore at this point. So now you are investing in something, growing an inheritance, saving your money, saving your time and resources, saving more of yourself, of you, for you, and being yours. That's really cool, because that's where that movement takes you. Oh, cool. It's like at the top it goes purple, red, orange, and then if I move it to the left, which it does make an L, so if I move it to the left, it goes orange, yellow, green, so it's still in perfect possession. And funny enough, what's the only color we're missing to circle that out is blue. There's no blue in this reading. The only blue I see are in everyone's jeans. So, in everyone's pants. Maybe whoever this is was in everyone's pants. Gross. But also I see some in the wands, from the Eight of Wands. There's 2 blue wands on number 2 again. But also it's just like maybe 2... I just don't see any blue, which is interesting. I see some blue in the sky. So literally, actually very funny. Very funny. The last part with the green card. And then it moves on to this blue. So like, and even in the strength card, it has like that green behind the strength lady. Where is she? Come on, strength. You've been coming out this whole reading. Why are you hiding now? I don't even know how to speak right now, 'cause I'm so like, my head's cocked over and I'm looking for the card. Come on. I mean, if she's not gonna show up, she's not gonna show up. But it's just like the strength also has that green going to the blue. Oh, well, there she go. Behind the Emperor, very cool. So it has that green going to the blue behind her. I'm not trying to flip you off, sorry. That green going to the blue. And the movement, it gives me that energy of that green going onto the blue. So this is the only blue that shows up. It's very minimal. It's not really here to show itself. Not even in the Prism Oracle card. Not one blue card. So it's like that blue energy is not present, really. It's about to show up, but it's not present. But the purple energy is here. So it's like there's a piece missing from the picture. I don't know. What I see here, though, is the movement is moving you towards great inheritance. It's moving you towards a beautiful relationship, connection with yourself. And it's moving you to be, like, you own you. You are yours. Your time, your money, your resources, your finances, your energy, your strength, all of that is yours now. Your inspirations, all your dreams, all your aspirations, they're all yours. They're no longer a group's to feed off of, to take. This is yours now. This is stable, and it's 4, so it's Emperor energy. So it's really cool. Like, there's no one that can take this from you, and that's freaking great. This opportunity, there's no one that can take this from you. This seed, this growth, these new roots, they're yours. One thing, I've got new rules. Who wrote this song? Is that Dua? Is New Rules Dua Lipa? Because she's major now, and I remember when New Rules came out, and I think she was not as big. I could be wrong. It feels like a long time ago when we were watching music videos in a friend's house. And I'm thinking of Friendship now, 3 of Pentacles. And that was a great friendship. That was one that was not vampiric to me. That was one that was very symbiotic. But we were watching New Rules in my friend Sammy's house, and I believe that was, if I'm wrong, I hope I'm not wrong. It could be Dua Lipa, but now she's major. She's huge. Like, she's a popular artist in everyone's house. Or most people's, a lot of people's houses. But I think she was a lot smaller back then. Not smaller, but like a lot less known. Maybe even like I think it even showed up as like a new artist music video, like that a while ago. So I feel that energy here. It's like that's the second mention of an energy where it's like new artist, new group, new something, and then after a while they branch out to grow on their own and grow majorly successful. So like that's what that energy in the Beyonce Destiny's Child example, that's what I'm saying. It's like whatever this is, you didn't keep yourself small, but you were new to the energy, but at the same time, even though you were new, you were a very special, strong person. You had something of major value to add. That the group wouldn't be anything, the cycle wouldn't be anything without you. But now you have grown so big, the seed has grown so large and has grown to a place that's so like bigger than you would have expected, that you're now creating, with the rejection, you're creating a new dot. There's like a new space to be created, and you're doing that. And not only you're creating it, but you're like, you are growing in it. So like you're gonna be made. It's like it's hard to even explain. But think of those two examples, especially the Dua Lipa one, where I'm like, oh, I'm watching. She's really good. This is a really cool song. I'm like, I'm digging this song. And now like she's levitating with the baby. She's she's like she's not just that, but she's got like a million. And they're all great. And I love her artistry. She sounds like she would have like killed in the '80s. Like not like killed, but like she would have like, you know what I mean? She would have done really good doing music in the '80s. I don't know why my brain's like 3 places at once. But Dua Lipa would, like, her music just sounds very like disco-y, but not disco-y, but like not disco-y, funky, disco-y, you know what I mean? Anyways, that's the spread. That's really great. That seems really beautiful. I'm gonna take a picture of this and I will post it to the community page / find a better way to upload these so you can see them, because it does help to kind of see them. But other than that, that's what I see here. Very successful, very beautiful, and the orange and the green coming at your future and your overall. It gives me very life, gives me very balance, like very like, and growth as well. So growth, absolutely, growth is the biggest thing that's come out of this entire reading. So heck yeah, I'm so sorry about the anxiety you may be feeling now, but what's coming forward for you and what's waiting for you, it's like the universe is like, we can't wait to see the smile on your face when you see this. So it's beautiful. The smile on your face, smile. Got it. People smiling like their lemons in their mouths, lemonade mouth, determinate. And we come into your house and people keep smiling like there's lemons in their mouths. Yeah, that's the line. Cause we come into your house and people keep smiling like there's lemons in their mouth, and the real deal. I freaking love lemonade mouth. Anyways, I'm sorry. We're gonna move forward. We have a couple last things to do for this reading, and then I'll get you out of here. The fortune cookie. Should I clear the energy from? I'm not clearing the energy. I'm just gonna give it a bit of like a, like a powder up, a freshen up in the powder room. Trying to speak like a 90s woman. I'm trying to speak like. I gotta freshen up in the powder room. All right.